Hello everyone, my name is Joanna and here you can find support in healing fearful avoidant attachment system. This video is a part 2 to my video about core wound. I am unworthy of love, I am not worthy of attention, time, I have no value. This is one of the main core wounds of fearful avoidance. And today I will talk about tips and processes how to heal this wound. As I mentioned in my video in part 1, we getting all of painful assumptions, beliefs, perception about ourselves through interactions with our parents, caregivers, family members, teachers, important people in our life. We are building our identity, and the interactions are just a source of information. We're using this as a source of information about ourselves. So when we were neglected emotionally, when our parents were busy, when our parents were struggling with pain, sickness, emotional problems, we needed their attention, their love, their support, their guidance, and we couldn't get that. So our brain makes assumptions and interpretation about everything what happens to us, and the result of neglect is I must be not worthy of time, effort, I have no value because my mom, my dad doesn't spend time with me. So um, just being aware of this, that this happened long time ago, and this is the perception of a child who makes assumption, who builds identity. Just this awareness is helping us to detach from this belief, detach from this perception, and it's like almost half healing, because now when we know, when we are aware of this, we can decide to identify with this perception or actually do everything to get to update this perception and see our true self. If we will not update the perception of a child, this perception, I am not worthy, will influence our thoughts, our emotions, our actions. We'll make decisions based on this perception, and just knowing, just being aware of this gives us opportunity to actually choose better, to feel better, and to have better thoughts about ourselves and better interpretations. Because every time when if you will not work through this, if you will not heal this wound, any interaction with partner, especially dismissive avoidant partner, will makes you feel bad, will makes you feel unworthy. And most of the time, like 99% of the time, people don't want to hurt us. They, like, dismissive avoidant person doesn't keep the distance, emotional distance, on purpose to actually hurt you, to make you feel you are not worthy. This is not the intention of dismissive avoidant to do that. But with this belief, with this perception, every emotional distance you will make as interpretation, you will make interpretation, I am not worthy because he doesn't make an effort, because she doesn't want to spend time with me, because he didn't call, because she didn't text me back, because she never texts me during the day or ask me how I'm feeling, and she's never interested in me, or he. So healing this wound will help you to have more real and genuine and authentic relationship with people, and you will not feel hurt by your dismissive avoidant partner. So the moment you are triggered, the moment you're getting this feedback, emotional feedback, that you're not you feel tension, you feel sadness. You have to identify this for yourself because the emotion is attached to the wound, and this is your specific unique emotional pattern. But probably you feel very hurt. So this moment is time to, it's just like a ring bell. It's time to update perception, and you choosing to stop identifying yourself with perception, I am not worthy. And in order to remove this, you need to find proofs that you are worthy of time, effort, interest. You're looking for the proof of opposite. So this is step one. Next thing which you can do to, which will contribute to the healing of this wound, is to validate your emotions, validate your perception, that validate your feelings, that you had the right to feel this way. You needed attention of your parents, you needed love and time and effort, and you didn't get that. So this is the method of called inner child work, where you actually seeing yourself as a child and you validating this child's perception and needs and feelings, and you giving everything emotionally to this child which you couldn't get from parents. So this is very helpful and beneficial. The inner child work is helping you to heal the wound and to integrate. The moment when you recognize this wounded aspect of yourself, we can call it inner child. The moment when you recognize this inner child, and you will see it, you will feel it in yourself. This is the moment where you can give yourself everything which you couldn't get and behave toward yourself the way you wish your parents behaved toward you, the way you wish your partner behaves toward you. And this is also called self-love technique, where you treating yourself with love, respect, and you showing yourself through action that you are worthy of time, effort, and attention. So let's look at these three parts. I am worthy of time. So if you want to show yourself I am worthy of time, what can you do? How can you spend time to show yourself that you are worthy of time? The same applies to attention. If I want to show myself I am worthy of attention, how can I give myself attention, the loving attention? If I think and want to believe and I'm updating the perception that I am worthy of effort, what can I do for myself to show myself that I am worthy of effort? And this self-love attitude will help you to heal wound, and the other benefit of this will be you will integrate this true perception, you will integrate this true attitude toward yourself, and by doing this you will not allow others to treat you opposite otherwise. So you will be confident enough to express your needs, you'll be confident enough to set boundaries, and you will feel good in your own skin and in your own presence. On a thought level, you can heal this wound by being aware of your inner critic and the negative, painful thoughts which are attached to this wound. The moment you see that you have automatic thoughts around this wound, and the inner critical voice is shaming you, guilting you, showing you that you are not worthy, you are worthless. Just recognizing this pattern and detaching from this negative critical voice will help you to heal this wound. You need to silence the critic which is in you, which is shaming you for not being perfect, for not getting what you need, and for not being in the relationship or being alone. So you need to see this critical voice, this as a separate thing from yourself, and actually silence this voice by I'm suggesting in my video about inner critic and shame, to ask this critical aspect of you, how do you want to help me? Or by saying, I can hear you, it's enough, I don't need your advice. The idea here is to stop and break the pattern, the automatic thoughts and the pattern of negative self-talk, in order to not make this program deeper and stronger, because only by disrupting this thought pattern you are able to actually reprogram it. So this is another tip, very helpful, when you will stop yourself from automatic painful thoughts and automatic assumptions, automatic interpretations which your inner critic is telling you. Through repetition of all of these methods, processes, when you use all of these tools together, and with the time and repetition, you will heal from this wound. You will finally get to the real assumptions, valid perception that you are worthy. You are worthy of love, attention, effort, and you deserve love. So try to get this awareness, try to get in touch with the memories which create the interactions which created this wound, and then apply all of these processes step by step every time you're feeling this way. And with the time you will heal from it, and you will get this self-confidence, you'll get this this strength, this you'll feel grounded, and you will not make automatic interpretation that I am not worthy, I am worthless, only because someone is keeping emotional distance, only because you are alone at this moment, only because your partner prefers to stay at home and not meet with you. You will not make these automatic assumptions, negative assumptions about yourself. So please try to use all of these techniques, and I hope you will be committed to it, and with the time for sure you will heal the wound. Thank you for once again being here.